Hello my dear students and welcome to our educational videos. Prepare your books, your notebooks and be ready. This video we're gonna study number 10, lesson number 3. As you know well, this unit is about ethics and values. Before starting to talk about lesson number 3 in your notebooks, circle the correct words to complete the conversations. Do you remember what did we study last time? We're discussing the possessive adjectives: mine, hers, ours, theirs, his, and whatever. Example number 1. Where should we watch the game after work? Let's go to your house. Your or yours TV is much bigger than my or mine. Very good. The first one will be your. I have a noun after it. Your TV is much bigger than mine. I don't have a noun after it. That's called the last one possessive pronoun. Take 3 more minutes. Pause the video from 2 to 5. Answer them in your notebooks. Let's check your answers. Number 2, is this? Very good. Our room? No, we have a suite, and this is a single, so this is definitely not ours. Number 3, is this car key yours? No, it's not mine. I don't even have a car. Number 4, whose books are these? His or hers. Very good. I don't know. Ask them. They're theirs. Very good. Number 5. Who has traveled more? Your parents or mine? Great. Your parents, I think. My parents don't travel much at all. Very good. Now open your books. Here we have 3 different pictures. We're gonna talk about personal values. The first picture, just to know the meaning: dye one's hair, a wild color. If you dye your hair, that means you're gonna change the color of your hair. Then here, the second picture on the right: pierce one's ear, face or body. And the last one, get a tattoo. As I told you, just know the meaning of dye, pierce, or get a tattoo. Exercise A. Listen to each conversation, then circle the correct word or phrase to complete each statement. Take 2 minutes, read the statements. You can pause the video, then listen and choose the correct answer.
Page 116. Listening comprehension. Exercise A. Listen for main ideas. Listen to each conversation. Then circle the correct word or phrase to complete each statement. Conversation 1.
Luke, tomorrow's your first day in your new job. You're not going to wear that earring, are you?
I was going to. Why not?
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't wear it. It may not be appropriate in the office.
That's crazy. What's wrong with an earring, Beth?
Nothing. But lots of people are old-fashioned and they don't think men should wear earrings, at least at the office.
You're only 28 and you sound like my grandmother. This is the 21st century. In any case, I need to be who I am. I'm an individualist.
Conversation 2.
Celia, what a great tattoo. When did you get it?
Just last week. But my husband thinks it's awful.
Doesn't he have one too?
Yes, but he says it's not the same thing.
You mean he thinks it's okay for a man, but not for a woman?
You got it.
What a double standard.
Conversation 3.
Mark, I'm really unhappy. My daughter wants to go to law school.
That's great. What's the problem?
Well, I was hoping she'd marry a lawyer, not be one.
Why's that?
Well, it's just that I think men should be lawyers and women should stay home and have children.
That's a little sexist if you ask me.
Conversation 4.
Kate, you can't go out in those clothes. I can see your tummy.
So, that's the style. Don't you watch TV, read magazines?
I don't care. Girls should be modest. People will think you're a bad girl.
But Dad, you know I'm a good person. I follow all the rules. Everyone knows that.
That's true. But modesty is very important for girls. If you're modest, people will know you're a good girl.
Okay, so from what you have learned too, what do you think number 1 will be? Beth thinks it's very good, not okay to wear an earring to the office. B. Beth, very good, doesn't convince Luke. Number 2. Sally's husband thinks it's wrong for a woman to have a tattoo. B. Sally's husband thinks it's okay for a man to have a tattoo. Number 3. A. The first man is not happy that his daughter is going to law school. B. He wants his daughter to stay home. Number 4. Kate's dad is worried about what people think of Kate. Kate is not worried about what people think of her. Very good, well done. B. Read the following quotations from the conversations you have listened to. Then choose the correct definition for each underlined word or phrase. Number 1. But lots of people are old-fashioned and they don't think men should wear earrings. The underlined phrase old-fashioned, what do you think it means? A. Preferring the way things were in the past or preferring the way things are now? Very good. A. Preferring the way things were in the past. That's called old-fashioned. Number 2. What a double standard. A double standard means having the same rules for everyone or having different rules for different people. Excellent. Having different rules for different people. Number 3. That's a little sexist if you ask me. Sexist here means not treating men and women in the same way, treating men and women in the same way. So the word sexist means very good, not treating men and women in the same way. But modesty is very important for girls. The word modesty here means wearing clothes that cover one's body, wearing clothes that shows one's body. Very good, wearing clothes that cover one's body. So here we have 4 phrases and words. Old-fashioned means preferring the way things were in the past. Double standard means having different rules for different people. Sexist means not treating men and women in the same way. Modesty means wearing clothes that cover one's body. Okay, now in your notebooks, read about these people's personal values. How would you describe each person? Write the name on the line. How many people do we have here? 4. James, Dina, Tisa, and Hazel. Take 4 minutes, pause the video, read the information about each person, and answer the questions down. Who is old-fashioned? Who is sexist? Who thinks modesty is important? And who has a double standard? Okay, let's check your answers. Number one, who is old-fashioned? Very good. Hazel is old-fashioned. How do you know that? She said people used to dress formally when they went to the opera. Now, some people wear jeans to the opera. It's just not appropriate. She wants everyone who goes to the opera has to be formal. That's why we say she is old-fashioned. Number two, who's sexist? Very good, James. Because he said, I love tattoos, but they should be for men only, not for women. Number three, who thinks modesty is important? Very good, Dina. She said, I'm not comfortable wearing clothes that show too much of her body. And the last one, who has a double standard? That's Tisa. She said, I think it's fine for young men and women to get their bodies pierced if they wanna, but if you're over 40, you really shouldn't. So here we have double standard situation. Well done. Exercise C. Write an example for each word or phrase from your own experience. Example number one. A situation with old-fashioned. Here we have the answer. You're gonna say, I think an example of old-fashioned is not letting teenagers go out on dates as it's written in your book or any other examples in your mind. Now, what about more examples about a double standard, sexist, modesty situations? Write them down. Don't forget to photo your answers and send the answers to me via email. Thanks so much for watching and have a good day.